Hello, Connections. I'm glad you're here. We are talking about the mission field. The mission field is where all of the action takes place. It's why we seek preparation through the Holy Spirit to enter the mission field. It's why we choose to live in the light. It's why we stay connected to God so that we can not only survive the mission field, but thrive in the mission field and accomplish our mission, which is to bring people the opportunity to respond to God and come and accept salvation. It's that simple. Where better to look at how to prepare and thrive in the mission field than Jesus and the disciples? And in Matthew 10, we find Jesus sending out the disciples for them to get one of their first tastes of actually ministering on their own. And he gives these instructions that not only for them, but also for us as we are meant to head out and follow the disciples or the apostles into the mission field as well. And one of the toughest lessons that is taught by Jesus is that we're going to meet opposition. We're going to come up against the forces in this world that do not want the gospel message to be shared. Now, this word from Jesus is not only a word of caution, but also a word of encouragement, in that we should expect to face this opposition, and we should expect to be equipped properly to handle the opposition, not only to survive the encounter, but to truly bring the gospel message where the devil doesn't expect it to ever be spoken. In the middle of unbelievers. In the middle of unbelievers who have on their heart to do us harm. That's a tall task for any one of us to step out into a mission field where we know we're going to face those dangers, but we're not stepping out alone. And that's a reminder to make sure that we are properly equipped, armored up for the day-to-day, because it's rough out there. So let's take a look. We're still in Matthew 10, starting in 16. Look, I am sending you out as sheep among wolves. So be as shrewd as snakes and harmless as doves. But beware, for you will be handed over to the courts and will be flogged with whips in the synagogues. You will stand trial before governors and kings because you are my followers. But this will be your opportunity to tell the rulers and other unbelievers about me. When you are arrested, do not worry about how to respond or what to say. God will give you the right words at the right time. For it is not you who will be speaking. It will be the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. It's rough out there. And there is going to be much opposition. As much as we would love for the world to be a safe place, to be a place that receives us and appreciates us for our love and our kindness and our mercy and our grace, the opposition is set against us to destroy all of that, to have us retreat to safety and comfort, to have us never step out into the mission field again. And unfortunately, that happens to us as individuals, and on a larger level, that happens to us as the church. The church in the United States is diminishing, and the spirit of the world is growing. And that's because each and every day these battles occur, and each every day improperly equipped followers of Christ are stepping into the mission field and getting their hat handed to them. God does not want that for them. God certainly does not want that for you. So recognizing and taking these words to heart that Jesus is speaking to the disciples and speaking to you is essential. Jesus certainly knows what opposition looks like. When Jesus heads out to heal or drive out a demon, he is ringed with opposition that are trying to deny him and belittle him and and call him Beelzebub. That opposition that was pointed to Jesus is now pointed to Jesus' followers. But don't miss a couple of things in this passage. Number one, everything has a purpose. And what the devil intends for our destruction, God intends to bring light to places that light would never touch. And that's the passage that's highlighted here. But this will be your opportunity to tell the rulers and unbelievers about me. Shine the light wherever I position you. And don't fear is the next piece that's found in this passage. Don't fear of what you're going to say or how you're going to respond. Don't believe that you have to be clever or witty or intelligent. Just rest in me, and the Holy Spirit will give you every word to speak. That's the confidence that God is looking to instill upon us. When we face off against opposition, it's truly not us that's facing off. We are taking that step of faith. God is giving us an opportunity to grow. But if we are operating properly within the Holy Spirit, God takes the wheel. God takes the forefront, and he is the one battling against these forces that feel all pointed to us, recognizing that they're truly pointed to disrupt what God is trying to accomplish through us. Don't be afraid of opposition. Expect that you're going to be surrounded by your enemy, just as Jesus was. And look to God for your help. Look to God for your words. And look to God for the way out. All right, now something to think about. What's the point? Number one, do you seek comfort or God's will? Number two, how often do you exercise your faith? And number three, when do you hesitate to follow Jesus? Use each of these questions to allow God in past your defenses into your heart to answer them honestly. For when we are honest with ourselves, when we are willing to stand before God right where we currently are, he can effect great change, great healing, and encourage us forward to take the step of faith that he has been asking us to take probably for some time. All right, so tomorrow we're going to talk, I shouldn't say tomorrow, our next session we're going to talk about this broken world and how to minister and what to expect because this world is broken. Till then, know that I love you and I miss you, and please be good.